I'm live. Hello. Where is my... See, I went live before I set up my tripod. So now everybody gets to watch me set up my tripod. Setting up the old tripod so I can use it like a selfie stick. Ah! A cameraman I am not. Okay, there we go. So... Okay, so I am Joe Copeland, and I am walking across America for Veteran Suicide Awareness. Today, we walked to, or from, what was the last town we were in? What? Lawrenceburg, yeah. We walked from Lawrenceburg to the town we're in now, which is Leoma. And we were lucky enough, I called a couple days ago, I called the churches here in Leoma, trying to find us a place to stay. That sun is bright. And we found the Leoma Church of Christ, which is this big church you see behind me. Answered the call, called us back, brought us, or we got here, we walked here, and gave us this big building here to sleep in. It's where they usually park the bus. So that's cool. The reverend here, or minister, is Minister Rodney Livingston. Because I got his card like I'm supposed to. Minister Rodney Livingston. So he's a great guy. He came and he moved the bus for us, which is right there, so we could sleep in here. And so while we were here, he went and bought us dinner, and brought it back to us, let us go in the main cafeteria area there of the church and eat it. Gave us some tips about the roads coming up and some of the towns coming up. Things to avoid and places to go. So big shout out to the Leoma Church of Christ for being so awesome and letting us stay here. The cart, my cart is performing very well now that I've fixed it. See, there's power here, there's lights, so we're able to charge our devices. Oh, I was able to upgrade my cart again. This was a freebie upgrade. I found this handlebar thing here in the trash and was able to mount it. So what that does is now I don't have to bend over to hold it and walk. It puts me back behind it a little bit further. So I'm able to push it and walk around without kicking the bar on the bottom. So that was a cool little freebie upgrade. Let's see. Oh yeah, while you're at it, everybody, if you don't mind, go ahead and mash that like button or that share button down there. Share it with your friends. Sun is really bright, but it's the only way you can see my face is if I'm looking basically directly at the sun. Got our beds set up. I don't know if you can see it too well. Where's it at? Right there. Got our beds set up, so I'm not going to open the tents since we're under a roof. What else should we talk about? I got basically I got the next 5 days lined up. Tomorrow we have a 6.9 mile walk, so 7 mile walk from here to Laredo, Tennessee. Then from Laredo, we're going to Green Hill. That's a 10-mile walk. From Green Hill, we're going to Florence. There's a Super 8 hotel there. Probably be staying there, hopefully. That's a 9.5-mile walk. And from there, there's another hotel 11 miles away in Florence called the Radisson. It promises $79 rooms, but the place looks like a hoity-toity place, so we'll see. And then from there on to the Tuscuba RV Park, which is another 11 miles. Today alone we got $120 in donations. I'd like to thank everybody for donating. I don't want to call out anybody's individual names. Those donations were all done online. Do me a favor, Mom, and text Dad and tell him I'm on live. He just texted me. Ran into another CB today who's a retired CB Master Chief. Cool guy. Turns out he is, what did I say, cousins with the woman that owned the diner that we ate at in Santa Fe, that let us sleep out behind the diner. So, small world. Of course, we are only like 40 miles from there, if not even that. But still, that was a pretty cool thing. The Radisson is nice, and I think maybe has free breakfast too. Yeah, they have breakfast and a pool and like movie channels and stuff like that. That's why I'm worried about it costing a lot. But the internet says the rooms are only $79, so we'll see. I mean, and that is kind of high, but my spirits are a little bit better today. Like most of you know, yesterday I lost my cool and attacked my cart with my baseball bat and beat it up and had to repair it. But I got over that. I took time to calm down and get that taken care of. There, that's better. You can see me and I'm not directly in the sun. Yeah, so I got the cart fixed. I got that little upgrade on it. Just trying to think of some other... Whoa! Something ejected my phone. There we go. Trying to think of other stuff to talk about. For some odd reason, when I slide over to the right where it's supposed to show me who my live viewers are, it won't show me who they are. So the only time I know when you're on there is when you say something. So maybe I'll just start a thing where every time I log on, I just have everybody tell me where you're from or something real quick. That way it'll pop up and say Tanya Copeland right next to you, or William Copeland, Austin, Texas, something like that. Because I can't see who's watching me unless you comment, and I know a lot of you don't, which is fine. I don't care if you just watch. I just like to know who's watching. What's up? That's Chico. Cool. Um, yeah, it's great to see so many people on here watching. Um, was there anything else that you can think of, Mom? Y'all got to understand it's hard to come up with something to talk about every single day, especially when nothing super eventful happens.
I was thinking that there was, but I can't come up with it right now, except that it's just been an awesome day.
Yeah, today's been real nice. It was partially overcast all day. It drizzled on us a little bit when we finally got all the way into town here, but it looked like a sunny spring day. It was like a sun shower. But we were already in the local restaurant eating by the time it started to drizzle, and then it let up about 30 minutes later. Yeah, it's a nice day. It's a little warm right now because the sun goes down right in front of the building here, so the entire building is flooded with sunlight. But we got our carts in the way to block the sun a little bit from the beds. Plus, it's almost below the roof of the church there, and we'll be in the shade at that point.
N22 just opened N22 Virginia. They're moving to Florida, so.
N22 just opened up N22 Virginia because we are moving to Florida, son. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, that's great. That's awesome.
We are feeling better. We've had 2 or 3 people ask us how we're feeling now.
Yeah, Linda, we're feeling better. I'm sitting here trying to read y'all's comments. Hold on just a second. I don't want to seem like a... you don't have to entertain us. We're just glad to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Just good to see you both upright and doing well. Yep, I'm doing better today. Molly's paw did really well. She walked the entire 8 miles today. She's doing good. I just got back to Tennessee from Virginia Beach. We were visiting our sailor son for his birthday. I'm exhausted from the drive. And you've walked. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Yeah, it took me 3 months. It probably only took you about a day and a half, if that. Let's see. Hi, how you turn how to cast this to the television so now I don't have to squint at you guys. Cool. Let's see here. What made you guys decide to move to Florida, Chico, or is that something that's been in the works for a long time? So yeah, our current plan is to go down to Florence and then cut west from Florence, go over to Luca, Mississippi, and then dive south from Luca down to the Pontotoc hurricane area to visit my sister. So far, it looks like about 10 days or so. Sorry, I got an itch on my mustache. I'm not picking my nose. I got about 10 days or so. Mom's doing great. She hasn't asked me to hook up the carts to help her pull her uphill for almost a week. She's doing great. She's doing good at encouraging me to keep going. We've both talked about Molly. We think that she's going to stay and go home with Cody. It's just so hot. Oh no, we probably will go through Tupelo. It just it all depends, Aaron, on whether we get there, which way we go. There's a lot of little towns that we're going to go through, and we're trying to go from closest town to closest town so that we can spread awareness, and so we don't have to camp in the woods. We also chose to go straight down 43 all the way to Florence because 43 has a really nice wide shoulder, so people can stop and talk to us if they want to, and so we don't get run over. And then once I get there, I'll finally get, I'll have a t-shirt. I don't know if it says Veterans Lives Matter or if it says the hashtag walk to N22, but it's reversed. It's got a mirror image, so on the videos you'll actually be able to read it. Of course, my hat will still be backwards, not on my head, but the words. Flies are crazy. My hand is feeling a little bit better. Mom made me try her Hocus Pocus natural oils, and you know, the regular meds weren't working. I guess the Hocus Pocus oils are working a little better than real medicine, so you know, Hocus Pocus, whatever, it works.
It works great on Molly's tick bites too.
So I guess I can do some push-ups today. So if you guys have been slacking like I have, it's time to get on the floor. Let's go ahead and knock these push-ups out. If you're new, what we do is, if you're new, what I do is I'm walking across America with my mother at this point to bring awareness to the 22 veterans that commit suicide every day and combat PTSD. I don't have the financial or political resources to change anything, so hopefully I can inspire somebody who does. And if I inspire one person to choose life, it makes the whole trip worth it. Also, what I do at the end of each video, or I try to do when my hand isn't hurting, it's called trigger finger or trigger lock finger. And what happens is, you can kind of see it clicks. There's no smooth movement, it's just open or closed. And it doesn't hurt right now, but it's still clicking. And we're going to go ahead and say that Mom's Hocus Pocus oils fixed it for now. But it doesn't hurt, so I'm going to do my push-ups. And it is really painful when it does hurt, by the way. It's not just an annoyance. I can't grip stuff the way I need to, like Molly's leash or even a Coke can. So here we go. Push-up time, guys. What?
Spider webs.
Spider webs, dust, dog hair, all kinds of stuff in here. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, floor's too slippery. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're not in the camera. I can't see you.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I can see myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm delayed.
There we go. Now I know I did 23. Don't be messing with me today. So, if you are new and you're wondering why 23, it's because 22 veterans commit suicide every day and one active member does. Over here?
Yeah, you got it.
Did I? Okay. Had some spider webs on me. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, guys. Yeah, that's about it. I also just wanted to say that, I got an awesome family. My dad spends hours each day trying to find us a place to stay. My aunt spends hours each day sending out media releases to different media outlets all across the country as I walk. My wife gave me permission to do this. She calls me and helps me work through some of my my PTSD triggers and symptoms throughout the day. She's a great listener. She also has done more than I can even describe to help advertise my walk and to support it. she got in on the ground floor when all the hand fidget spinners became the big craze, and she made enough money off of those to come see me. Not to mention the fact that she does it just she, it's Fridays, right? That's when the farmers market is. She'd spend every Friday up there all day long. It's without any pay, just to sell fidget spinners to kids so that she and the boys could come see me. My boys are super understanding. I really love the fact that they support me in this and don't view it as me abandoning them for a year. We've had that kind of conversation with them a couple times just to make sure that they're still okay with me being gone. My family is definitely my priority, and if you get a 13-year-old man like my son William mad at you, that's not a good thing. So, if my kids and my wife asked me to come home, I definitely would. But I'm lucky enough to have somebody that's extremely supportive, encourage me to keep going. My sons email me, or not even text me, and tell me they love me all the time. I talk to them almost every day every day on Facebook. It's just an awesome thing. Cody's parents, my wife's parents, they're extremely supportive. Rick watches me on here all the time. That's her dad. It's just, I got cousins in California. I got too many people that I'm related to that do everything they can every day to help me out and help my mom out. And I'm not able to, there's too many of them to name them all and tell you what every single one of them does. But every day I think about it, and every day I know that I'm lucky to have those people in my life. And I'm just really grateful, and I hope that they stay in my life as long as they can. But that's about all I got today. Tomorrow's a pretty good day. Tomorrow's about another 8-mile walk, I believe. And then after that, it's a 10 and 11, maybe a 12. And they should all be pretty good. We're kind of in our downhill slope right now. We hit a couple hills every day, but they're little ones. They seem to be getting smaller and smaller, or at least shorter and shorter. They might be just as tall, but they're short little climbs instead of long distance 2-mile climbs.
The last really long one was when we went into
Somerville. Yeah, there was a really long hill going into Somerville. It seemed like it was the entire day was uphill. But all day today was pretty flat. We had a couple little hills. I just want to show you all this real quick. Molly's not having a seizure. She is dreaming.
She's walking.
Oh, I think we woke her up.
She was sleepwalking.
It's okay, Molly. It's okay. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. So, that's about it for today, guys. I love you. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting Mom. Thanks for supporting my decision on sending Molly home. I worry about her health and her safety out here on the road. So she's really my main concern out here. But yeah, I love all you guys. Call your veterans. Make them smile. Share, like, donate. Deuces.